in a much more forgiving mood than during most of his 18 seasons as a player in the NBA. Rick played 1,223 regular season and postseason games, which by my reckoning means he inflicted roughly 6,000 bruises on opponents during that same period. Does that seem right?
Probably about right. I mean, it was a lot of love taps in there.
Somewhere in that neighborhood seems accurate, I guess.
Pretty much.
So we thought it was a good time to talk about the physicality of the game and how it has changed. The league cleaned up fighting going back to the 70s, the ABA days, the NBA days, and the 1980s. And I think we can agree that's a good thing. You don't want on-court brawls necessarily. Maybe you disagree. I don't know.
No, I don't. You don't want those brawls anymore. I mean, this is the league has changed a lot. Right. It's entertainment, and you want to be entertained. You want the fans to be entertained. But if you don't have the team that's not as athletic, you got to devise a way to win the game.
Well, that's where I was getting. What do you think of the limits on physical play here in 2017?
Soft. Very, very. No, it's not that it's soft. They're protecting the players.
Is it too restrictive?
It is kind of restricted. I think it's a little bit over-restricted, but sometimes you see some great plays when you see 23 knocking down 23, LeBron James and my man Draymond Green coming from up the nasty. He's going to make sure that it's a physical game. And the force that he hit him with, I'm like, wow. And the slow motion, it makes you go like, okay, was that really a hard hit? Because that's a freight train. If he runs me over, I'm not getting in LeBron's way. I ain't that crazy.
Right.
But Draymond Green, hey, if you got to make a statement, that's kind of like a little statement there.
So that was a flagrant foul, and by the letter of the law, the way the rule is written, that's a flagrant one foul. That is unnecessary contact. Do you like those rules? Yeah. Unnecessary contact, unnecessary and excessive for flagrant 2.
It depends if you're sitting there to inflict pain. I mean, was that something that he's inflicting pain where then a player can't play the next game?
But the league would tell you they're trying to take intent out of it. They don't want the officials thinking that. Unnecessary contact is a flagrant 1. Unnecessary and excessive is a flagrant 2.
Matt, when they refereed me and they refereed the bad boys, it was always a different type of rules. It was the rules where they would say, well, that if I get hit, that ain't nothing. But if he gets hit, that's a foul. Sometimes we look at Cam Newton, who was complaining about the way they hit the physicality of the game. He's 6'5", 250. You ain't gonna hurt him too much.
Right.
But if you hit Isaiah Thomas like you just hit LeBron, oh man, you're ejected. You're out of here.
Oh, that's the way they officiated Shaquille O'Neal over the course of his career as well. You had to hit him a lot harder for him to
fall down.
Right, for it to be noticeable. Yeah.
I mean, but let's stop being diplomatic here. These specific fouls. Like I heard LeBron's explanation afterwards. Well, I didn't see who was coming, and he hit me in my chin. Watch the replay. Give us the replay again. You see LeBron slow down, look to his left, and wait on the contact. So was it a foul? Yes. Should it have been a flagrant? Was it an egregious blow? Not at all to me if you look at it.
You don't think that's a flagrant foul?
But I thought it was a flagrant fall.
And I'm not even saying
I don't see where he's looking left and right there in that particular thing.
You got to see it again.
He knew he was coming.
I'm not even saying it's malicious, but the way the rule is written,
that's Golden Globes worthy right there.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's Golden Globes worthy.
I lost track all the awards.
LeBron is 6'8", 260-some pounds.
He's an enormous dude. Yeah.
Draymond Green is not knocking him down like that.
And Draymond Green's a pretty big boy now.
But I'm saying he's not knocking.
How you know? With the force, he caught him with an angle.
See, now you're arguing on my side.
No way.
Yes,
let's get to the other significant incident of the week in terms of physicality, and that was the play Zaza Pachulia's flagrant foul against Russell Westbrook. Westbrook apparently understood that the Warriors had a foul to give, goes up into a shooting motion here. Zaza actually wound up with the ball there at the end of that play. What'd you think?
Now, right there. Okay. He was just showing out on the pick, and he kind of braced himself a little bit.
Yeah.
But for him to stand over there, I'm looking for all the blue shirts, not putting your hands on you like this. Oh, get away from my –
That's the second part of the equation.
Let me just tell you something, Matt. If that happened on my watch, I'd have got thrown out. because my job was to protect my team. And this is a team. You're supposed to be united in the front. But he set that pick. But then when to stand over him and just give him give him the gas face, like, yeah, you coming here with some more of that stuff. It was, to me, I thought it was just a play, but he was bracing himself because he knows the force of what Russell Westbrook going to try to get around the corner. But if I was Cantor and they running up, man, out of Oladipo, I'd have been, man, come on. If they ain't fight then, I'd have fought him in the locker room.
Those were love taps, Cantor and Oladipo.
Don't touch.
Stand over
I would have been, like boy, Russell.
That was a good hard foul by Zaza.
It was a good hard foul, but
it was the standing over him.
Yes, I didn't think that was necessarily a flagrant foul. I thought it was a technical foul for the taunting after
Took it to the next level.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not saying that some of these stars in the league these days aren't thespians, but look at the.
Oh, some of them absolutely are. Yeah.
Seriously.
I'm hot right now.
Did he get hit that hard?
No, I'm hot right now.
Did Russell get hit hard enough?
But no, he did get hit hard enough because when you're coming off that pick, the way he comes off a pick, the force of him coming off and Zaza getting around the corner because his job is to show so he doesn't turn the corner. He ran into him, but Zaza almost like kind of braced himself as well.
Right.
But it was the standing over that just got me. It just took me to another level. I'm up here ready to go and say, look, Westbrook, you need a bad boy. I am. I'll come out for you.
How often did you have to defend the honor of your guards?
All the time. I mean, if someone, I'll give you one in particular. In my latter years, Allen Iverson got hit with a pick, and I said, "What happened, man?" And he said, "Somebody hit me down there on the Knicks team or something." I just turned around and I didn't use the kind words, but I said, "Who hit him?" We ain't hit him. He hit him over there. No, they passed the buck. But it was just the fact that I knew what type of player I am, and I know what type of player I can be. You can be physical, not dirty and malicious.
Sure.
But sometimes when like a hit like that, okay, you hit him. Don't stand over him.
Right.
That's what just draws the line.
Right.
And, if you're going to play this game, it's like playing a pickup game. You hit my boys, I'm going to hit all your boys.
And how about Russ announcing afterward he's getting him back?
Oh, yeah.
But Zaza got the ball.
He did get the ball. That was my point. He actually defended the play, one of the basketball in his hand. Yeah.
It's just standing over.
Yeah.